Friends, it's worse than we thought. What do you mean it's worse than we thought? Well, let me tell you, it's worse than we thought, and I'm going to tell you about it today. Hey guys, Scott Himelstein with the Scott Himelstein Group. All right, so welcome back to our video blog. So today I'm telling you why it is much worse than we ever thought. But before I do that, reminder, if you're a home seller, check out our free home value report. And if you're looking to purchase a home, we have our free MLS search tool for properties all over Southern California. All right, so why is it much worse than we actually thought? Well, at the end of 2020, November and December, it was announced that the lowest amount ever in recorded history for the least amount of homes that were on the market took place at the end of 2020. Just think about that. In recorded history, the fewest amount of homes were available for sale. Well, so what does that all mean here in the San Fernando Valley? Obviously, that's nationally. Well, it's the same thing here. So in order to have a balanced market where you can just have a natural progression in appreciation, you really need to have about 6 months of inventory on the market. And now, as opposed to last year, we were kind of hovering around a month, maybe a month and a half supply, which was really tight. And now we're hovering around a half month supply of inventory. So we have less than 1,000 homes for sale in the entire San Fernando Valley. In Granada Hills, just recently, we only had 16 properties for sale out of almost 14,000 single family units. In Porter Ranch in 91326 zip code, it's not much better. You had 28 homes for sale right now as opposed to what we had almost about 40 homes for sale towards the middle of last year. And at the 28 homes, that's 28 out of almost 13,000 single family units. So that's why it's much worse than we would ever thought. Now, we have a lot of clients that actually thought that, well, maybe the market's going to go down. Maybe the market's going to change after the election at the beginning of the year. But really, it's been the opposite. We're seeing more and more buyers jump into the marketplace because they're seeing that the market isn't changing. They want to take advantage of the low interest rates and they wanted to get into a property. And so we're seeing bidding wars all over the place, including all of our listings. And so this home right behind me here, this home in just 2.5 days had over 120 showings, 22 offers, and is in escrow for over 100,000 over the original list price. And so if you think about it, that's over 120 showings. And that means that you're going to have 119 groups of people that didn't get a home that still need a home, and you just don't have the inventory. So obviously what we need right now is more homes to be able to be sold. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking like, Scott, I would love to sell my house and move up. And it is possible in this market. You know, you have to have your ducks in a row, but we're getting some of our offers accepted that have contingencies in place. And just some of our strategies have become very successful for our clients. We have one right now currently in escrow right now due to our database that we were able to get them into a property without even though they have a contingency to sell their house. So it can be done. And so obviously if you're a landlord or have a non-owner occupied property, you know, this is a great time for you to be able to sell. So, you know, if you look at the appreciation in 2020 in the San Fernando Valley, you're looking at an average of 17.3% in the San Fernando Valley last year is what homes appreciated in 2020. So if you are that landlord, obviously you have a lot of appreciation taking place. Now, someone like who's a landlord or non-owner occupied, it's easier for them, obviously, because they don't have to move and sell another property. You know, they can obviously just sell that property and move on. And so that also goes with saying, like, people who are moving out of town, you know, it's obviously an easier situation for them. But if you're looking to move up, or you have a contingency, give us a call. I mean, I think the first step would be to check out our free home valuation site, which is listed here, but also to give us a call and to kind of go over some of the strategies that we use to be able to help you. And if you are looking to sell a home, give us a call so we can go over the strategy to kind of maximize your equity in your home today. So have any real estate questions, give me a call. 818-396-3311. That's 818-396-3311, or visit us online at scottworksforyou.com.